Japan, land of the rising sun, ancient traditions and bloody brilliant food. And let me tell you, this ain't no takeaway joint. We're diving headfirst into the beating heart of Japanese cuisine. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the peaceful temples of Kyoto, one thing's for certain, the Japanese know how to cook. We're talking fresh ingredients, mind-blowing techniques and flavors that'll slap you silly. So buckle up, you lot, because we're about to embark on a culinary journey to discover 5 most popular foods in Japan. Get those taste buds ready. Right, first up we've got the big dog, the head honcho of Japanese cuisine, sushi. It's not just food, it's a cultural icon, a symbol of Japan's culinary prowess. And no, I don't mean those sad, soggy supermarket excuses for sushi. Those are a far cry from the real thing. I'm talking about the real deal. We're talking about perfectly vinegared rice, hand-pressed with just the right amount of pressure. It's an art form in itself. Then you've got the freshest fish you've ever laid eyes on, sliced with the precision of a surgeon. Each cut is deliberate, each slice a testament to the chef's skill. Salmon, tuna, uni, you name it, they've got it. The variety is staggering, and each type of fish brings its own unique flavor and texture to the table. Don't even get me started on the wasabi. Freshly grated, it'll clear your sinuses like you wouldn't believe. It's a whole different experience from the paste you get in tubes. But trust me, a little dab will do you. We're not trying to blow anyone's head off here, just enough to enhance the flavors without overpowering them. Now, whether you're a nigiri newbie or a sashimi sensei, there's a whole world of sushi out there waiting to be devoured. Each piece is a new adventure. Head down to Tsukiji Market in Tokyo and you'll witness a culinary ballet of chefs, crafting these masterpieces right before your very eyes. It's a spectacle you won't want to miss. And if you think you're too good for conveyor belt sushi, think again. Kaiten Sushi offers a fun, interactive dining experience that's perfect for sushi lovers of all ages. Kaiten Sushi is a whole experience in itself. Plates of sushi whizzing by, the thrill of grabbing your favorites. It's a culinary game show, and you're the winner. It's sushi with a side of excitement. Listen up, you want to enjoy sushi like a pro? Dip that fish side down in your soy sauce. It's the only way to do it right. That way you get the full flavor of the fish without drowning it in salty oblivion. It's all about balance and respect for the ingredients. Sushi is more than just food, it's an art form. Each piece is a tiny edible masterpiece. It's about respect for the ingredients, precision in preparation, and a whole lot of passion. The dedication of the chefs is truly inspiring. So when you're in Japan, you better believe you're having sushi. It's an experience that goes beyond just eating. It's a journey into the heart of Japanese culture. Next up, we've got a dish that's near and dear to my heart, ramen. This iconic Japanese dish has taken the world by storm, and for good reason. This ain't your college dorm room instant noodles, no sir. This is the real deal, a culinary experience that transcends the ordinary. This is a steaming bowl of pure, unadulterated comfort food, the kind that warms your soul and brings a smile to your face. Imagine this, a rich, flavorful broth, simmered for hours on end, packed with umami. It's the heart and soul of any great ramen. Then you've got your noodles, cooked to perfection, springy and slurpable. Each bite is a testament to the art of noodle making, and the toppings, don't even get me started. They elevate the dish to a whole new level. We're talking succulent slices of chashu pork, tender and flavorful, marinated eggs with yolks like golden lava, spring onions that add a fresh crunch, nori seaweed, and a variety of other delicious additions. The works. Each bowl of ramen is like a symphony of flavors, a culinary masterpiece that tells a story with every bite. And the best part is, every region in Japan has its own unique take on ramen. It's a journey of flavors across the country. From the creamy tonkotsu ramen of Fukuoka, with its pork bone broth so rich it'll make you weep, to the miso ramen of Hokkaido, with its deep savory flavors that linger on your palate, you're in for a treat no matter where you go. Each bowl is a new adventure. Now listen up, because this is important. There's a special way to enjoy ramen. Slurping your noodles isn't just acceptable in Japan, it's encouraged. It's part of the experience. It's a sign of respect to the chef, showing them you're enjoying every last drop. It's a compliment to their craft, so don't be shy. Get those noodles in your mouth and slurp away. Embrace the tradition. It's the only way to eat ramen. Trust me, you'll savor every moment. All right, you lot, let's talk tempura. This ain't your greasy spoon deep-fried disaster. This is light, crispy perfection, and it's bloody delicious. We're talking about fresh seafood, crisp vegetables, even the occasional sweet treat, all coated in a delicate batter and deep-fried to golden perfection. The result, a symphony of textures with a satisfying crunch that gives way to a burst of flavor. Now, I know what you're thinking. Deep frying, isn't that a bit, well, unhealthy? And normally I'd agree with you. But trust me, the Japanese have elevated deep frying to an art form. The batter is light as air, the oil is clean and at the perfect temperature, and the frying time is precise. The result is tempura that's crispy, not greasy, and absolutely irresistible. And the dipping sauce, don't even get me started. Tentsuyu, a blend of soy sauce, mirin, dashi, and grated daikon radish, adds a whole other dimension of flavor to the dish. Whether you're dipping your tempura prawns, savoring a perfectly fried shiitake mushroom, or indulging in a sweet potato tempura, you're in for a treat. So next time you're in Japan, ditch the diet and dive headfirst into a plate of tempura. You won't regret it. Right, let's talk street food. And no, I'm not talking about some dodgy burger van, I'm talking about takoyaki, Osaka's gift to the world of snacking. Picture this. Bite-sized balls of dough cooked on a special griddle filled with tender chunks of octopus. Then they're drizzled with takoyaki sauce, a savory sweet concoction that'll have you licking your lips. And if that wasn't enough, they're topped with dancing flakes of bonito, a sprinkle of seaweed, and a dollop of creamy mayonnaise. It's a flavor explosion in every bite. Now I know what you're thinking. Octopus in a ball of dough? Have you lost your mind? But trust me on this one. The octopus is cooked to perfection, tender and flavorful, and it adds a wonderful savory depth to the takoyaki. And the best part is, takoyaki is everywhere in Japan. You'll find street vendors whipping up these tasty morsels on practically every corner, especially at festivals and markets. So, next time you're feeling peckish in Japan, ditch the fancy restaurant and grab yourself a steaming hot tray of takoyaki. You won't be disappointed. Finally, we've come to the grand finale, the dessert course. And let me tell you, the Japanese don't mess around when it comes to sweets. Their desserts are a delightful blend of tradition and innovation. But we're not talking about your typical chocolate cake or apple pie. No, we're diving into something much more unique and culturally rich. We're talking about matcha desserts, a taste of green heaven. These desserts are as visually stunning as they are delicious. Matcha, for those of you who've been living under a rock, is finely ground green tea powder. It's a staple in Japanese cuisine. It's got a unique, earthy flavor that's both bitter and sweet, and it's packed with antioxidants. This makes it not only tasty, but also beneficial for your health. And the Japanese have found 1,000,001 ways to use it in desserts. From traditional recipes to modern twists, matcha is incredibly versatile. We're talking matcha ice cream, matcha lattes, matcha cakes, matcha cookies, and so much more. You name it, they've matchified it. The creativity is endless. One of my personal favorites is wagashi, traditional Japanese sweets that are often served with green tea. These sweets are not just food, they are a cultural experience. These delicate confections are like little works of art with intricate designs and subtle flavors. Each piece tells a story and reflects the seasons. And the best part is matcha is not only delicious, it's actually good for you. It's a guilt-free indulgence. So you can indulge your sweet tooth without the guilt. Enjoy the best of both worlds. If you're looking for an authentic matcha experience, head to Kyoto, the heart of Japanese tea culture. It's a place where tradition and taste come together. There you can participate in a traditional tea ceremony and savor the true essence of matcha. It's a ritual that brings peace and mindfulness. It's an experience you won't soon forget. The flavors, the ambience, the tradition, it's all unforgettable. So there you have it, you bunch of hungry foodies. 5 popular foods in Japan. From the delicate art of sushi to the soul-warming comfort of ramen, Japanese cuisine is a wild ride for your taste buds. So ditch those soggy takeaways and embrace the world of Japanese flavors. Don't forget to tell me which dish you're most excited to try in the comments below. And for more culinary adventures, until next time.